We are down to the Sweet 16, and half of them will be gone today. Welcome to the quarterfinals race, fans. Remember, we got two of everything. Let's get started. Driving Fair Lady in white finish from Team Cogspeed, the number 13 seed McKenna Ritz. Driving the McLaren Hardtail in orange finish, also from Team Cogspeed, the number 9 seed Jesse Sanford. Liam Taylor from Riley's Racing DRC is the number 5 seed, driving Twin Mill in orange finish. And from the Botilla Racers, driving the Corvette C8R in yellow finish, the number 4 seed Marius Botilla. Remember the keys to victory. Winning the lap means bonus points. DNF means giving bonus points to the lap winner. Sweet 16, baby. Let's see what you got. Let's race. Ritz and Sanford in the front row. Ritz, Sanford, Botilla, Taylor single file into turn 2. Ritz pulling ahead of the pack on the backstretch into turn 3. Ritz still leading. Taylor's coming up fast, and it's Ritz, Taylor, Sanford, and Botilla. Scoring is 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last. A DNF is a 0. The lap winner gets a bonus point for each DNF in his or her lap. Top 2 advance to the semifinals, so a tightly packed finish with Ritz taking first, then Taylor, Sanford, and Botilla. No apparent weaknesses. Ritz and Botilla in the front row. Botilla, Taylor, Ritz, Sanford, single file into turn 2. Ritz is off the track, leaving Botilla, Taylor, and Sanford into turn 3. Sideways, and now straight, and it's Botilla, Taylor, and tragedy for Sanford, stuck short of the finish line for the DNF, and the other half of Team Cogspeed, McKenna Ritz, is off the track and at the underpass of turn 2. So Botilla jumps to the lead with 2 bonus points from Team Cogspeed. Taylor's 2 back, and Ritz is 1 behind Taylor. Taylor and Botilla in the front row. Taylor leading out Botilla, Ritz, and Sanford into turn 2. Pulling away down the backstretch is Taylor into turn 3. He is all alone, heading to the finish line, followed by Botilla, Ritz, and Sanford. So Taylor pulls into an 11-point tie with Botilla. Ritz is 4 back, and Sanford struggling in this series. He's 8 back. Sanford and Taylor in the front row. Sanford, Taylor, Ritz, Botilla all jammed up into turn 2. Sanford pulls ahead, sideways, here comes Taylor, turn 3, and Sanford floors it to the finish, then Taylor, Ritz, and Botilla. So good racing, but Taylor and Botilla come out on top. Those 2 will advance to the semifinals. Driving the 86 Monte Carlo in white finish from 164 Underground Diecast Racing, the number 14 seed Enoch L. Driving 24 Hours in black finish, the number 10 seed Jonathan Hammer. Daniel Bear McKay from Rabid Shetland Racing out of Australia is the number 6 seed, driving Zombatten red finish. And driving the McLaren Hardtail in gray finish, the number 3 seed Brian Dykema. Enoch L and Hammer in the front row. Enoch L leading a jammed group into turn 2. Now Enoch, Hammer, Bear, Dykema spinning down the backstretch, jammed into turn 3. Enoch's got control issues. Here comes Hammer, knocks him off the track for the win. Oh, we got to take a closer look at this. So Enoch is riding the rail, and his rear just crosses the finish line before going out of bounds, so he does take second place. So in another tight series, Hammer takes first, then Enoch, Bear, and Dykema. Enoch L and Dykema in the front row. Dykema leading out the group into turn 2. We've seen this before. Down the backstretch, almost out of camera range, turn 3, and on to the finish line. He's all alone. Then Bear, Enoch L, and Hammer 2, 3, and 4. So Hammer and Dykema with 6 points, Bear and Enoch L with 5 points, a statistical dead heat at the halfway point. Bear and Dykema in the front row. Dykema leading out Bear, an inside pass by Bear before turn 2, noise! Still pulling away, Dykema's chasing him turn 3, and it's all Bear to the finish, then Dykema and Hammer, and we lost Enoch L somewhere. There he is on his roof at turn 3. So Bear with bonus points jumps to the lead. Dykema's 2 back and Hammer's 1 back from Diekema. Enoch L's gonna need some help here. Hammer and Bear in the front row. Hammer leading out. Inside pass by Enoch L before turn 2. Still leading. And now Diekema passing Hammer into turn 3. Oh, it's Enoch L leading. Then Diekema, Hammer, and Bear. And they'll finish in that order. Wow, what a turn of events. So nip and tuck all the way, but Bear and Diekema will advance to the semifinals. Driving the Roger Dodger in green finish from Mini Mafia Motors, the number 15 seed Dreddy. Driving the Uno Roadster from Miniature Car Racing, the 11th seed West Coastin. Matthew Parisi, the number 7 seed from Gravity Track Grand Prix, is driving the Batmobile in silver finish, and from Aces High Racing, driving the Greenwood Corvette in blue finish, the number 2 seed Spy Dude. Dreddy and West Coastin in the front row. Dreddy sideways with the pack into turn 2. Now Dreddy leaves the pack in the dust, headed into turn 3. Trouble for West Coastin back there. But Dreddy is all alone to the finish. Then comes Parisi and Spy Dude. And let's find West Coastin. He had some trouble back there in turn 2 on his roof. So a nice start for Dreddy with a bonus point. Parisi and Spy Dude, 3 and 2 points each. Dreddy and Spy Dude in the front row. Spy Dude, Parisi, Dreddy, West Coastin single file into turn 2. Spy Dude pulling away, Parisi and Dreddy battling into turn 3. Parisi wipes out, Spy Dude all alone to the finish. Then Dreddy and West Coastin. And wow, let's find Parisi. He wiped out, and I think he is off the track back there. Yes, he's over there by the drag strip finish line. So Dreddy's still leading, but Spy Dude is now 1 back. Parisi and West Coastin 5 and 6 points back. Parisi and Spy Dude in the front row. Spy Dude and Parisi locked up, leading West Coastin and Dreddy into turn 2. Those two still duking it out down the backstretch into turn 3. Parisi trying to break through, but Spy Dude holds him off for the win. Then West Coastin and Dreddy. So Spy Dude takes over the lead by 3 over Dreddy. Parisi and West Coastin 4 and 6 points back from Dreddy. West Coastin and Parisi in the front row. Parisi leading out Spy Dude, West Coastin, and Dreddy into turn 2. Down the backstretch, big scoring implications if he wins it. Turn 3, West Coastin charging fast, but he comes up and he takes it. Spy Dude 3rd and Dreddy 4th. Just what the doctor ordered. Parisi wins the lap with Dreddy finishing last, and we have a 2nd place tie. One of those two will join Spy Dude in the semifinals. So we'll have a 2-lap play-in. To move on, you'll either have 2 wins or the largest winning margin if each driver wins. Dreddy inside lane, Parisi outside lane. Parisi with the early jump, leading into turn 2, and Dreddy is spinning. Parisi coming around, accelerating down the backstretch. Still no answer from Dreddy. Turn 3, Parisi swerving kind of left, right, but still on the track. He crosses the finish line. Where's Dreddy? Dreddy comes across 2. And let's see, Dreddy is 1.7 seconds back, so Parisi has a 1.7 second advantage. We'll switch lanes, and Dreddy has to win the next lap by a larger margin, or Parisi will advance. Parisi inside lane, Dreddy outside lane. Parisi again with the early jump around turn 1. He is leading into turn 2. Still increasing his lead. Again, no answer from Dreddy. Final turn. Parisi comes around. Dreddy is off the track. All Parisi has to do is finish, and he does. And Parisi will join Spy Dude in the semifinals. Driving the 86 Monte Carlo in green finish from HFA Motor Club, the number 16 seed Ego. Driving Prototype 24 in black finish from High Octane, the number 12 seed Cheyenne Wheeler. Big Bishop from Big Bishop Racing is the number 8 seed, driving the Twin Mill in blue finish. And from the Caribbean Diecast Racing Group out of the West Indies, driving the Aston Martin in gray finish, the number 1 seed Malice Mal. Ego and Wheeler in the front row. Ego, Wheeler, Malice Mal, Big Bishop single file into turn 2. Ego still leading, Wheeler and Malice Mal battling for second into turn 3. And Ego pulls away. He'll take it for the win. Then Wheeler and Big Bishop steals third from Malice Mal. Where did that come from? So Ego out to an early lead, followed by Wheeler, Big Bishop, and Malice Mal. Ego and Malice Mal in the front row. Ego, Wheeler, and the pack grouped up into turn 2. Big Bishop flips. Ego, Wheeler, Malice Mal down the backstretch turn 3. And Ego flips, but he's still sliding. And Wheeler comes and smacks him to the finish line. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. So, and there's Big Bishop on his roof, but we also lost Malice Mal at turn 3. So the 2 D and F points go to Ego, who gets smacked across the finish line on his roof. He leads Wheeler by 6. Big Bishop and Malice Mal are still struggling halfway through this series. Big Bishop and Malice Mal in the front row. Big Bishop, Malice Mal, Wheeler single file into turn 2, Ego trailing. Big Bishop pulling ahead, Malice Mal chasing into turn 3. Malice Mal is closing on Big Bishop. He's getting closer, but Bishop holds on for the win. And whoo, we have a photo finish for Wheeler and Ego. That's super close. So let's take a closer look here as those two come to the finish line. And the judge is going to give it to Wheeler. So Ego with a 5-point lead over Wheeler, but Big Bishop is only 1 back from Wheeler. This final lap is big for both of those drivers. Wheeler and Big Bishop in the front row. Wheeler, Ego, Big Bishop, Malice Mal single file into turn 2. Ego flips, sliding on his roof into turn 3. Wheeler's off the track. Oh, this is huge. And it's Big Bishop leading, followed by Malice Mal. Oh my goodness. So there's our 2 DNFs right there, Wheeler and Ego. And so with 2 bonus points, Big Bishop takes the whole series. He and Ego will advance to the semifinals. So we close the quarterfinals with the Level Up Club and these 8 drivers: Liam Taylor, Marius Botilla, Daniel Bear McKay, Brian Dykema, Matthew Parisi, Spy Dude, Ego, and Big Bishop. Congratulations, drivers. We'll see you in the semifinals. And we want to see you in the semifinals too, race fans. Click like and subscribe for immediate updates. Check us out on Facebook at Slingshot 360 Diecast Racing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the races.